Research has shown that everyone loves a good story and that our brains are built to enjoy and remember stories. Watch to the end of this video to find out how you can include stories in your pitch deck that are guaranteed to get your investors not only thinking your idea is great, but also feel passionate about it too. Tweaking your pitch deck for success is a brilliant idea. That's why you should subscribe to my channel, Pitch Decks Wow Investors. I'll be posting videos there every week with tips and tricks you can use to take your pitch deck to the next level. Hit the bell and you'll be notified as they're posted weekly. Hi, I'm Antonia from aok.com.au, and I've been helping my clients improve not only the storytelling of the pitch decks, but also the context and design of their presentations. I can proudly say that I've successfully helped many of my clients raise millions of dollars in funding. Storytelling is a powerful marketing technique that has been used in advertising for a long time because it's known as an effective way to present a message that people will remember and also engage with. So let's dive right in and find out how you can use storytelling effectively in your pitch deck. Robert McKee said, "Storytelling is the most powerful way to put ideas into the world." Ain't that the truth? Everyone has a story to tell and everyone loves a story. And your pitch presentation is the perfect time for you to tell your story. Your goal is to give investors a reason to listen. You may be standing in front of them, but you can't assume that they're actually listening. Your job from the start is to convince them that they must. So starting your presentation with a statement that hooks their attention is a great idea. Can you start your presentation off with something shocking, like a statistic that will have them so gobsmacked they'll have to listen? For instance, I don't know, let's say last year dog owners spent over $58 billion on chew toys. Next year that number is expected to grow by 200%. Or incite curiosity in your opening statement by asking a question. Did you know your business data could be worth millions of dollars? This will get your presentation off to a good start with an audience who will be more engaged and want to keep listening. So now you've hooked them. It's time to get personal. Can you weave something personal into your story to add an extra element to your pitch? For example, that new technology app aimed at children. Did you get one of your kids to test it and find out it was a huge success? Including a photo of her engaged on the app will make the experience more genuine. Or perhaps your business idea came from a personal encounter or experience. Telling your story will bring your idea alive for your investors. Now, a story is nothing without a leading character. So you might want to consider creating a character to introduce your product or service. They can be fictional or real, but investors will relate more to, let's say, Peter, who is a car fanatic and is looking for a better way to shop for cars online, than, let's say, person X, who requires product Y. That's very bland. Introducing a hero is a great but simple way to tell a story. Have you ever heard the famous saying, "Those who tell stories rule the world"? If you have, write yes or no in the comments below. Right, so you now have 3 engagement strategies up your sleeve: a hook, a personal story, and a leading character. Now it's time to look at the structure of a story. A pitch deck is actually one continuous story about a business or idea split up into strategic bite-sized chunks. But all stories need a beginning, middle, and end. Did you know AirBnB used storytelling in their pitch deck? And look where they are today. Their beginning was the gap in the market. Price-sensitive travelers who were feeling disconnected from the city and its culture. The middle? A platform designed to book a room with a local that could save them money and share culture. Then they told investors about their online booking system, AirBnB, which solved the problem. The end. In simple terms, you need to highlight the problem, the beginning. Explain why the problem matters at all, the middle. Introduce your product or service as the solution, at the end. Now keep your story conversational and don't let your investors zone out. And finally, you can tell a good story without pictures. Think about the core messages you want to get across and ensure your presentation designer illustrates these in different ways throughout the slides. If you have complex information, you may need to find a way to make it easier to digest, particularly data and finances. Infographics are an easy way to illustrate facts and figures, but the humble chart and graphs work well too. It's important your design team understands you, your product or service, and your story. Presentation design is a niche market, so choose your presentation designer wisely. Enjoy the art of storytelling, especially when it comes to you and your business. That will mean you need to practice. Creating a story for your pitch deck will definitely make your story come to life and be guaranteed to grab investors' attention. Knowing how to create an engaging story is important, but so is making sure you have the key points investors want to see in your pitch deck. Get started by downloading my 15-point guide. It's the perfect pitch deck guide and also gives you some tips on how to expand on those points. You'll find the link below. I also made a video covering these 15 points. You'll find the link for it in the description. If you need help adding some wow to your pitch deck, email me your current presentation. I'll take a look at your content and overall message and let you know if you have missed anything or if you're on the right track. Take a moment to like my video and give me a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Finding investors isn't easy, so remember to keep on pitching with passion. You are just one pitch away from success.